Do they do the principals here, assistant principal, do they think this creates too much stress for the kids, all this long days and hours, or is just this, they believe this is the best way to prepare kids for the real world?
この今全部の話をしたその時間の使い方、その1週間の時間の流れっていうのは子どもたちに過度なストレスを与えていると思いますかっていう質問です。まあ一番いい形かどうかっていうことは考えてますか？
率直に言ってほとんどの生徒はその一生懸命勉強することと一生懸命部活動をすることといろんな困難があってもそれを充実したものだって感じてると思います。ほとんどの生徒は。でもちろん中には自分の生活のリズムと、忙しすぎてっていう子がいるのは確かかもしれません。はい。
Most students catch up with this kind of time schedule and then they feel like accomplished after they
An accomplishment, like they've really done something.
You've done something, yeah.
Well, because they have done something.
Yeah, it's true that a few students can't catch up.
Right. I had heard that they didn't do any type of Saturdays that in the past they used to go 6 days a week. In the 1970s, was that?
週6日行かなきゃいけなかったのはいつ頃ですか？私も小学生の低学年の時は各週土曜日は行っていた記憶があるんですが、ちょうど私が1995年に小学校1年生だったので、
平成13年平成13までが各週土曜日、完全5日になるのが14の14。
2000年くらいですかね、平成14。From the 2000, from 2000, they don't need to come to the.
But before it was 6 days before 2000. Okay, but it is the trend in the U.S. about kids need to be happy while they're learning, and I personally think that a lot of learning isn't happy; it's hard work. What is your opinion on this? Is happy learning an important thing, or is school just a lot of work and you got to grind it out and do it?
アメリカでは今学びの意義、勉強の意義として happy learning is the best way. He doesn't think happy learning is the best way. Like nowadays, active learning is getting famous in Japan as well, like interactive.
Interactive, where kids are.
Yeah, kids members. Not in like a happy or like just not really just for the
effectiveness to be interactive.
So sometimes they need to be in like a serious
situation where they have to be quiet. Pardon me for my ignorance, but I was reading that in the past, Japan had more of a rote learning system, right? Teacher, and maybe they still do. Maybe there still is a lot of rote. Teacher says this, students take the note, memorize it. Okay? And then I understand that at a point in the, I believe it was the 1970s or the 1980s, the Japanese system had moved to more like an American model, which was happy learning. And then they found out it wasn't working and they moved back to the traditional model. Is this true, or am I completely
Right. 私の認識では、1970年以前とか1980年
割とつい最近まで集団の、授業形態が多かったんじゃないかと思います。それこそ明治以来の一斉授業で地域定着型というか知識の理解を深めるような。で、本当にこの近年ですよね、いろいろな形でアクティブです。そうですね、新しい学習指導要領の導入に伴っておそらく一斉授業では理解が深まらない子どもたちも増えたんじゃないかと思います。したがって学び合いとか教え合いとか自分が活動することを通じて理解が深まるとか、要するに生徒が多様になってきた面があるかな。で、 肝心なのは我々にとってみると生徒が分かれば生徒は楽しいので活動も活発になるわけですから静かにこうシリアスに教える授業でも生徒が分かるように導く先生もいるし活動を工夫して生徒が楽しく分かるようになるように仕向けてる先生もいるし肝心なのはそこなんじゃないか。
ちなみにそれとても最近までっていうことをおっしゃってましたけど、それって
何年っていうの
協調学習が入ってきたのはね最近
そうですね。
から
そうですね。
うん
もうここ5年10年。
So, until very recently, 5 years ago,
Okay.
maybe they think that Japanese style is just a teacher teaches what they have to
know
teach.
for the test.
Yeah, for the test, and then the students taking it's like a traditional style. It's been to the doing until 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and after that, many students shown up I mean the type they can't memorize or they can't listen. So that's why the new ways of the teaching will be happening, teaching each other among the students or teaching a research project or program based learning or something like that will be happening in Japanese society. So they think that they don't think that Japanese way of teaching is changed around 1995. It's been consistently.
It's been pretty consistent.
Consistently teaching and taking memo is.
And is it still that way for the most part? Is it still that way?
それ先生主導っていうのはまだまだ高校においては根強い。Yes, still.
Right. And most
And
of
that's a new way is coming up these days.
What about technology? I mean, Japan is a highly advanced technological country. It's got some of the best cars, the best electronics in the world, right? I know because I buy almost all Japanese products. So my question is though, when I go into schools, I don't see real high tech. I see pretty low tech, unlike American schools. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of high tech. But my question is, what is your opinion of technology and how far can you push it? In other words, how good is technology, or is it basically the old way of teacher and the students take note? Is that the best way? Or moving to a more technologically way of, for example, in the US, in my school, all the students have one-to-one computing. Every student has an iPad. All their subjects are done on iPads. My personal belief is I don't think it's real effective. It looks good, but in reality it's not so great. Kids play games a lot, they're distracted, they get tired. It's hard to do math on an iPad. What's your opinion of this?
日本においてはやはり日本の車であったり電気製品